This question comes from the world of seismic, and I'll just let Peter attack this one. I won't read it out. You can all read it out whilst Peter's starting to talk to you about
this one.
Deflection.
So this is, thanks Jordan Bartlett, and Jordan's joined most of our webinars, I think all the webinars to date, and always throwing a question at me or two. This is one of the ones, and I don't want to go too deep in the seismic. For those in Queensland, we're dealing with the seismic or not, and I think I didn't address that in the earlier question about, you know, seismic 1170 and wind load. This particular question is, and the reason I'm doing it, Jordan, is because I think I can answer this one. The question was about Hebel and deflection at the top. If the slab creeps down, so in other words, I've got creep in the slab and it now resting on the Hebel, the question was, does that now make the wall load bearing? I'll take off my certifier's hat and put on my builder's hat. And the builder in me says, if I took that wall out, it's not holding the wall, it's not holding the structure up. It's not built to hold the structure up. It may have some pressure from the structure, but it's not load bearing, logically speaking. The question is, if it has too much pressure and therefore starts to deform and crack, I now have a fail, but it still doesn't make it load bearing. And the reason being is, and I'm talking about the FRL of the structural integrity, it's not designed to hold the structure up. It may be attached to the structure. So my thinking is, not does it become load bearing, but are we allowing, or are we building slabs that don't deflect and creep too much? And maybe that's the question. Or is the 15 to 20 mils we keep talking about, or 10 to 20 mils, depending on which manufacturer to it, is that enough? Should we actually have more like 30 or 40? A question that's going to combine structure, seismic, and from our end, compliance point of view. So generally speaking, we wouldn't call that now load bearing, but it does raise a whole other issue.